So on today's video, good morning everybody. Today's video we are going to learn about 6 inches blocks, 5 inches blocks and 9 inches blocks and where they are going to be applied. So stay tuned as I'm going to take maybe 4 minutes to explain where you need to apply them, where you don't need to apply them, and how you used to use them. So 9 inches blocks are bigger blocks than 6 inches blocks, 5 inches block, and we also have 4 inches blocks. So 9 inches blocks is majorly used for high-rise structures. If you are building anything above a story building, 2-story building, 4-story building, especially in Nigeria, you need 9 inches blocks. One of the reasons why we use 9 inches blocks is to have strength. And another reason that it will give space for your starters. The starters are the rods. The starters are the rods to have enough concrete cover. It gives your building stability. It gives your building that huge stability. And one of the reasons why people also use 9 inches blocks for sound insulation, the holes inside it and the size will be able to absorb sound from the wall. So it is one of the best blocks to use. Even some people use it in their bungalow, but it's most important. You can use it in your bungalow, you can use it in your duplex. So more importantly, you will use it in your duplex. I've used 6 inches blocks to do a duplex before, but it is more encouraging to use 9 inches blocks because you will have enough concrete cover in your starters. You will have enough stability. The house will be huge, and even though the structure or the functions are not too big, but it gives that house a very standard stability look. So 9 inches helps your walls to absorb sound. It helps to have enough stability and concrete cover for the strength of that house. You understand? 9 inches and 6 inches are not the same thing. So if you pour concrete in 9 inches starter and 6 inches starter, the 9 inches will absorb more concrete to be able to give strength to that structure. So 9 inches is majorly used for your duplex. Please, if you are building duplex, use 9 inches for your exterior walls. If you don't have the money to buy, in fact, 9 inches and 6 inches is the same price in the market. But the issue we have is that 9 inches takes more space. So that is why most times we use 9 inches for the exterior walls, then use 6 inches for the demarcations inside. But you can use 9 inches for your foundation total, so that the foundation will have enough concrete cover and strength. Then when you want to do demarcation and partitioning after your foundation and your DPC, after putting your DPM, you can use 6 inches blocks for your demarcation to be able to get sizes enough. All right, down to 6 inches. 6 inches blocks can be used for bungalows and can also be used for duplex. Yes, I said it. It can be used for duplex, it can be used for bungalow, but it cannot be used for anything above one floor. It cannot be used above one floor. So 6 inches is solid. It doesn't have hole, so it doesn't insulate sound. So it doesn't give enough room for concrete cover. So if you are doing 6 inches, you are doing just 6 inches concrete cover. So, but it's good if the building is not going 2 floors, so that it will not fail you on the road. So 6 inches is majorly used for bungalows and also can be used for your duplexes. So if you are planning to use 6 inches for your duplex, you have not committed any crime, and your building will come out very well. So if you are using 5 inches, please, you cannot use 5 inches for a duplex. Don't allow the Satan to use you or use your village people to deceive you into using 5 inches for a duplex. I personally cannot even use 5 inches for a bungalow. I don't use 5 inches for a bungalow. I use 6 inches for a bungalow. But if the client insists, I'll use 6 inches for the external walls and use 5 inches for the internal walls. And I make sure that all the chainings are done. I will make sure that the lintels are chained together so that it will give a strong binding to the house. So 5 inches can be used for a small structure, maybe 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, but anything above that. In fact, use 6 inches for your bungalow. Use 6 inches for your bungalow. Some people use 4 inches. I cannot advise anybody to use 4 inches for any structure. Please hear me well. I cannot advise anybody to use 4 inches for any structure, even though people use them. But 4 inches blocks are not that strong to be used for a serious project. So instead of using 4 inches, use 5 inches and 6 inches for your bungalow. If you have the money and you have the space, use 6 inches, 9 inches for your exterior walls, 9 inches for your exterior walls. That is, so I've talked about 9 inches now. I've talked about 9 inches for any kind of structure. You can use it anywhere, for bungalow, for duplex, for block of flat, for terrace buildings. Yes. Then 6 inches, you can only use them for duplex. You can use them for high-rise buildings and block of flats, 2 decking, 3 decking. No, you cannot. You can use them for bungalow and for a duplex. 5 inches can only be used for a bungalow. If possible, use 6 inches as exterior and 5 inches as interior. Then 4 inches, you can use it to build your gate man. Gate man is even that they deserve best. You can use it to do any other thing, but please, you can use it for your aesthetics. There are some places in your structures that needs designs. You can do that with 4 inches, but don't use 4 inches for a complete structure. Because I believe that 5 inches and 4 inches must be the same price. So use 5 inches or 6 inches to do your building. So which one are you using for your building? Is it 9 inches? Is it 4 inches? Is it 5 inches? Is it 6 inches? But I advise you, if you're going for duplex, use 9 inches. Bungalow, use 6 inches. God bless you. Watch and subscribe and share my videos. Watch and subscribe. I will be dropping videos every single day till the end of this month. 3 or 2 videos every single day. Let's know if our reach can increase. Thank you and God bless you.